Hi guys, it's Granny Tana speaking. Welcome to this video about our adventures in Tirol. That means the English-speaking guys and me, have been living at Hotel Sonnschein in Niederau in Tirol. That was not directly close to Kundl, where the FarmCon was, but a little bit further away in another valley. And the valley was fantastic, and this hotel was absolutely awesome. And the owner of the hotel, and I guess you know whom it is, the right one is the owner of the hotel. The left one is our one and only Mr. CLP. And this hotel owner invited us to his farm where he has cows. And we were very, very excited to go. And here we are already. And there is no sound from the Cowbarn because there was music from the radio. And I guess the cows might love this music. But due to copyright reasons, I muted it, and therefore we don't hear the moo of the cows as well. But I think you can imagine they do a lot of moo moo all the time. And here they are munching on their total mixed ration. And not very excited at the moment, very peaceful. Here we have some little calves. Those are the rather little ones. So depending on the age and size of the calves, they live in different areas of this barn. And the older one that don't give milk yet but are nearly adult, they live in the mountains on the meadows. And so they have a rather free time, but when they are still smaller, they live here in the barn, and the milk-giving cows also. Here are the rather bigger calves, and this here is an adult cow. I guess she's pregnant. I'm not completely sure, but I think she's pregnant. And when she gets up, it looks like she has a hard time. But now it's done. And I think I was waiting for something to happen, but she just stood there. And here you can see all the Farm Sim family, DJ, Gohem, Farmer Cop, and when we see Farm Sim guy, and we had such a good time. It was so awesome with them. I really love to go on events with all those guys. Here we have a black cow who was rather interested in what is this granny doing here. And they were medium curious, but they became more activated later, and you will see it. Here is the milking area, and they won't be milked at a single time, but in groups. And here we have the stall boy, this machine. This is a robot that is just turning very slowly and putting the food back close to the cows. And the cows liked this because more and more of them came for eating. And the older man is the owner of this farm and the hotel, and his son-in-law, I think it was the son-in-law, he is the master of the cow barn. And as soon as he came to the barn, the cows came rather excited and happily and munching on their food. And this machine is a food and straw distributor. And yeah, everybody, it was beeping the whole time. Beep, 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 beep. That at this gate was the master of the cows. And this one that has been filled up at the right side, and now it is going over to the calf barn to distribute the straw. So this is no feeding time. Feeding only because this Stallboy, which means barn boy, is pushing the food closer to the animals. But they haven't got new food while we were there. Yeah, and that was very interesting. Soon we will see how the straw is distributed. But I wanted to go to the cows before. And as you can see, there are a lot of different cows. So he doesn't specialize on one type of cow, but a lot of different ones. And now the magic happens. The straw is filled up in the area for the calves. And here we have the little ones. They are so cute. And they have separated areas where they go to feed. And I think it's maybe to protect them from each other, that the bigger calves don't push the smaller one away, and that everyone has peace and calm for feeding. And I really like this gray one. But when they are done with feeding, they can go backward and then they can roam around like that. And when they are bigger, they come to the right area of the barn. And when they are even bigger, they come to an outside area here at the farm. And then when they are around 1 year old, they go to the mountains. And they can roam nearly free there up in the mountains, at least in summer, not in winter. Yeah, and when we were hiking, we saw a lot of those free roaming cows, but not from this farm, from other farms. You will see in a different video. Yeah, here Stallboy is still working. It's funny word because it's German in the front and English in the back, this word. And it's just turning, and that does the job. And therefore the master of the cows can do everything more or less on his own. We didn't got further details whether he has some help still, but we could see Stallboy is helping a lot. And the other one, and there in the back you can see the mist, and that was like a shower. And that is for the comfort of the cows in summer when it's warm. So it's refreshing. There you can see it. And the bigger cows, they also have a brush that is turning. And here are the very small ones. The right one there is just from yesterday. And this, I think, is a little bull, and this is another very young cow. They grow rather quickly in the first days, but the right one is really, and it was stumbling on its feet, and so how we have it in the game with the very small calves. This is realistic, but I think in reality it's faster, that they stand firmly on their legs. And because the right one, we will see it again, was just less than 1 day old. And yeah, then it has a little bit difficulty to stand up, and they are so cute, so much cute. I really love them, so adorable. Look at that. And it's still curious, or already curious, and wants to see what is happening there. And here is a bigger one, that is a bull. And yeah, this will be sold rather soon. And I think it's a very fine bull. It will be the boss on the meadows. And then we also wanted to see the equipment. Here you see a mower and it's a tedder, I think, and a little tractor, the Geotrack 73, so smaller than the one that we got as a mod. And we have a front loader by Hauer, and in a way I really like it to see the machines that we have in the game in reality. So to see, hey, this is really something that it is used. Here are all the guys, and here we have some straw or hay. I'm not completely sure. But there we have silage, and these bales were very, very hard and firm. And I imagined them softer, but they were pressed together. Yeah, Mr. CLP, all those wonderful guys, and FarmCon, Jos. There we have this small windrower and this Unitrack with a loading wagon. And there we have another mower that is more the simple type. And we get even more equipment. This is this pushable machine, or a similar one. This is called Ibex. And yeah, and I think we had a different one in the Alpine pack. Here a bigger windrower. So they use all the stuff that we have in the game. And this here, look how vintage this is. I don't think they use it anymore. But that here, that looks like they use it every day. And it's so old. Yeah, and here's the Ibex. I think it's good for the higher mountains or the steeper mountains. And here, this is the farm so far. And there are the little calves that are a little bit bigger, and they can spend their time outside and before they are old enough to live on the meadow on the mountain. Yeah, they were rather curious what I'm doing there. And on the meadows, in the mountains, they can roam completely free. And here, this is the farm from the other side of the road. And here where we are standing, we were invited to a little schnapps that was homemade by the restaurant owner. And now we have some more impressions about this fantastic hotel. That was our last breakfast. Yeah, and the breakfast was awesome. and for everyone there was a big variety to choose from. And in the evening we had a 4-course meal that was very delicious too. Yeah, here we see parts of the breakfast buffet. This is more the cheese and sausage area. And here we have some fruits and pudding. And we really had everything that you can dream of for breakfast. I don't have images of the evening. Here we have the lobby, and this is only a fourth of the lobby. At the right side it is much bigger. Here you can just sit around and wait or sit and talk. This is the hotel from the outside, obviously. Yeah, Hotel Sonnschein. That means sunshine. And it's in Niederau, and this is part of Tirol in Austria. And so rather close to Kundl, we had to drive through a mountain to come to this Wildschönau Valley, and there we had this hotel. Yeah. Did I tell you about the pools? Not yet, I think. We had 3 pools, and 1 outdoor and 2 indoor, and they even have a very large new wellness area with saunas and such, and they had an outdoor chess, and so you can spend a wonderful holiday there. The rooms were big. I had the smallest room that you could book in this hotel, and it was big. It was bigger than comfort rooms in other hotels. And DJ had a room, it was like an apartment. It was fantastic. So if you come to Austria and want to spend a wonderful time in a fantastic hotel, I would recommend this Hotel Sonnschein in Niederau. Yeah, and I will link the website in the description below. And yeah, for us it was the best that the owner also owned a farm and he was open to show it to us. That was fantastic. That was the cream on top of the cake, so to say. Okay, yeah. I'm still working on a vlog video about the whole time, but that will make a lot of work, and therefore it's later than the other videos. And I wanted to show you this wonderful experience in the Cowbarn before, as soon as possible. And oh, I really, really liked it. Okay, that's it with Hotel Sonnschein and our Cowbarn experience. Thank you for your support as a Ruby channel member. If you want to buy FS25 or a DLC, feel free to use my code OMATANA. You'll find the link for the PC version in the video description. It doesn't cost you anything extra and supports me a lot. Now I wish you a wonderful day, thank you for watching and all the best till next time. Tschüss!